Is that magic? He's the protector, and despite a devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our to suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland. Talos, how can a humble... I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer, to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priest. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire, how could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos guide you.
No doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in their grip.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No. Let's get moving. I want to catch her in... I'm so... You're leading and I'm... Just make certain... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. Let's get going. I want her head on my man.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
Let's move faster.
Quite simple, really.
It's not great
I don't
for
know
my
what
skin,
the fuss
if you know
is
what I
about.
mean.
Your blood will adorn my blade!
Man off. Must be gone now.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Guard. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Carlisle reset all of the traps. Must have scared him off. You're all good, Ted. What was that? Out of my way! There's little time for talk. What do you want? This shouldn't take long. I've killed legions like you. You breathed your last! I've killed legions like you. Your end is near! something. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. I've killed legions like you. Your end is near! Is that the best you can do? Your end is near! Making this too easy! Is that the best you can do? I'll spit on your corpse! You mean nothing! Your life is mine! I've killed legions like you. Coward. Can't hide from me. I've killed legions like you. Making this too easy! Nothing! Is that the best you can do? You mean nothing! Your life is mine! Is that the best you can do? Spit on your corpse! I'll spit on your corpse! Life is mine! Is that the best you can do? Coward! Lord, come out and fight me. No one here now. Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain. Now let's get moving. Guess it was nothing after all. Something's near. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlisle. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlisle. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlisle has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. I promise you, the thought crossed my mind. All I had hoped was to Mercer must be brought before the guild. My purpose, before both of you arrived, I wish I knew. Enther. It's the only outsider galaxy. There were 3. Perhaps I'll tell you more about... Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. I'm afraid not. They're a promise to join you there as soon as I can. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation.
Can I help? Carlia? Then she's finally found it.
This.
Do you have
This is
Gallus's
why people
journal?
have a problem with your college, Nelagar.
A problem? Let me see it. No, there's... He's written all of the text in the... No. The court... A word of warning. Caselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Fus! Ro! Fus! 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 Die like this. Fus! Ro! Show yourself. Fus!
Clear, you know? Whoa. In charge of what? I'm in charge of me, and you're in charge of you. If you're looking to join up, Codlak's the one to be talking to.
Let's get indoors.
All right, then.
Or in a cave. Anyway, doesn't come with this.
It's really dead, then?
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Fus!
It may be dead now, but where did it come from? get there. Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important. Then you were well informed. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide. Preposterous. You must be mad to think I... Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, yes, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you. Good to see... Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. I have things to study. What is it? Yes, I have a lot of research to do.
By the gods! What manner of power?
Is that magic? Careful, please. There's an evil to the north, friend, and its name is Rangma.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calcelmo called in his entire expedition. Every man could get research.
Kill any intruders on site. Call for backup if you need it, but let no one through.
As you say, sir.
This is
another trap, most likely. It's dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week.
What was that?
Who's there?
Yes, I'm positive I heard something.
All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calcelmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
What was that?
Found it!
I know I heard something.
Found you. Are you prepared? Damn, where'd you go? Who's there? I'll kill you! Must be gone now. This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply... A rubbing, eh? I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word.
Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering... Mercer doesn't need to die. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, he was a scholar. It was Gallus who... Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that
all
I'm
I want
responsible
is
for
the
what
truth
happened
to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If trying to rid... I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
We must hasten to Riften before
If you
Mercer
have
can do
further
any more
need
damage.
of me, you
You've
can
come this
find me
far,
in the college.
so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason,
Was there something
you
else?
might have to.
I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of goods. Bring me whatever you find, and I'll see what I can I'm assuming you're here for more than a social call. Down to business, eh?
Ooh, pretty colors.
Good to see you again, friend.
Well, looks like... Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Are you sure? Once I... Okay, there you go. Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to... So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not all... I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and cloud rest. I walked with the hollow-faced man of Melderhoga for 3 years. All right, then.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you. There's plenty more work for the likes of you.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like... It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be...
Look, I like you, so I'll tell it to you straight. Brynjolf and the rest are in the guild, and they're ready to cut you down. I know you have a damn good reason for siding with Carlia, so I hope you can give it to them.
Mm-hmm. I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
It's been a long time since anyone joined us. Seems...
I hear even the simple jobs are becoming difficult. It never used to be like less coin and everyone... Look, I like you, so I'll tell... Yes?
Need some gold? I may have some work for you.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here. These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
Looking for work?
Need something? Good morning.
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need
Yeah,
me,
I guess I have a minute.
you can talk
What do you
to
want?
me. Keep to the shadows.
Wanted to say something to you. Wanted to say something.
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me included.
Some other time.
Just wanted to let you know.
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know. Need any more pickpocket training?
Need something?
What's on your mind? Hey, good to see you.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Back, eh? And how was our friend? I suppose... A rubbing, eh? I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. Was there something else? All right, then. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yeah,
Listen
Gallus
to
seems
Anther.
certain that
We
Mercer
can't
had been
afford to
removing
miss a
funds
single
from the
detail.
guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Anther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Anther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Anther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more. You've come this far. The Twilight Sepulchre is everything that... Now it seems Mercer's broken it. I felt the same. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good. So did Delvin send you again, or are you here on your own this time? Usual Guild rate. Let's take a look at him. Give my regards to Carlia if you see her. Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good.
What are you doing that for?
What a display of color.
Damn faithless Imperials. Fight, or die well. Keep your eyes open.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like my father. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Highest quality in Skyrim. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Well, hey.
Sorry, lass.
That's not something
I've
you
got
see every
important
day.
things to do. We'll speak another time.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Safe travels.
I've never seen me all this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
There's nothing like only the best in all of. Started out. Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shit. I sell my catch. The only You're headed that way. I would appreciate you delivering a purchase. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
Yeah?
Remember to give at the temple.
Rare trinkets.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Everything all right?
Any luck with Sapphire? By the 8. I don't know what to say. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn. This is the Silverblood Inn. Ah, Bowley. Well, thank you for bringing it, What? Oh, here you are. So sorry about that. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Colorful.
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn.
Can't talk. Malish will eat
Someone
someone.
do something.
Fight.
Help!
Yes,
Somebody
do
do
something.
die for my
By the Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay... The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no...
You stop! I die for my people.
Why?
Did you see that, Matthew?
Oh.
A forsworn agent, here in the city.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the aid...
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
The bloodiest
No.
thief in the Reach.
I was just getting some fresh air.
This must...
He
One
tried
too many
to kill
pints of
Margaret.
mead at
Skyrim
Silverblood
weather.
Right in
Inn.
front of me.
About.
I'd better get going.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city.
A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. This has been going on for years. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. Keep your eyes and ears open.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of
This
strong
one's
drink
a favorite
and
of mine.
clean rooms.
A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our
I
guests.
tell you, the
What was that you
dragonborn
said,
comes.
venomous wife?
With a voice
Nothing, you
wielding
pig-headed
power.
oaf.
Well, hey, that's not something you see every day.
Believe, believe, the dragonborn comes.
My mother and father yell a lot. Always have.
Foes. Beware, beware, the dragonborn
Did you
comes.
see that, madman?
For the darkness
A forsworn agent, here in the city.
You'll know the
Think he worked down at the smelter. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer.
What am I supposed to do?
Don't think you can
Leave the
barter
house?
with me
You
like
want
one of
that
those
engine?
damned shopkeepers.
You're closing the stall, and that's fine.
You want to give up now out of fear?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
You a fighting gal? How about a little bet? Got any ale or mead? I think I'm going to get another drink.
What was that?
Can't talk.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Drive that snow back to the ground! Come on!
You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Guard might get nervous.
Anyone seen
a woman
entering or
approaches
leaving?
with a weapon.
Strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send her in.
Brilliant.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is right. But then, during their war with the... Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were... My dear girl, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. I'm sorry.
Where'd you come from?
But come on!
Got it!
Don't cross me, elf.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Well, hey, that's not something you see every day.
I'm sorry. I'm still a bit dizzy from everything.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
Bring to our youth, and today's come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor, we drink and we sing.
Oh, it's you. The one from the market. No. I was just buying jewelry for my sister in Cyrodiil. Not much. One moment I was buying a necklace and the rest is just a blur. Just visiting. I had some business here, that's all. Was it that obvious? I'm one of General Tullius's agents. I was sent to investigate the Treasury House and the Silverblood family. They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim. I was hoping I could buy or steal the deed, but I don't think that's how things work here. Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
With the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
The finest jewelry in all of Markov.
The bloodiest beef in the Reach.
We'll see. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Whoa! Careful!
Redguard
Want to cut the venison on mutton?
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship. I was actually... Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
Good. Glad we straightened that out. You've been warned, outsider.
It's so bright out here.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? Keep this way. Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves.
Where'd you come from?
Yes. Your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down. Yes, further into the bowels. So close, your prize is waiting.
Well, well. Another maggot squashed me, my
Right there.
Fool! Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak! Rusted. Dry. There was a time when this mace dripped with the blood of the feeble and the worthless. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate it, left it here to decay, until you came. Fine. I offered you a reward. You'll get the freedom your kind enjoys so much. But Boethia's priest is imprisoned as well. But not by me. He is hurt, suffering. Save him. Let him perform his rites one more time. And when he does, I will be waiting for him.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent? That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send? This is my business. My city. Now get out!
For the Forsworn!
What? By the gods, Betrid! I'm a busy man. Have to... Thongvor may be the head of the... We control every piece of this city. The people should be calling us kings.
Is someone there?
Where'd you come from? You should have come.
I'm gonna put you down!
Well, cleared out, I guess. The treasury house is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't
My
belong
wife.
here.
They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn... They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. My prison. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control. If someone joins the Forsworn, we haul him to the mines.
Where'd you come from?
I'll have your head!
Cleared out, I guess.
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you and Elter started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the King in Rags when you're in Sidna Mine. You'll never leave Markarth.
Who's there?
No more!
Where'd you come from?
Halt! You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. You aren't fooling me. Trusted witnesses have seen you commit several murders. And there are accounts of your suspicious behavior throughout the city. Now come quiet. You'll never see the sun again.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up. You got it? Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
I left be... What are you in for, new blood? Violent one, huh? My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottles of... Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have. Small blade. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here... It's... As a spare, if you could get him to part with it. How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison.
Come on!
Over here!
You still can. You're no match for me, you
I'll carve you into pieces! Someone there?
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. We have nice arrangements. You have a problem. Now you're coming with us. It's a life sentence in Sidna Mine. You'll never see this. No one. But
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. Until next... I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanak, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkle the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast. Mm-hmm.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? Liar. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first how about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. Fine. Go on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanak knows more than you think. All right, then. You serve your time. The most well-known stronghold is Dushnik Yal. Here, I'll mark it down for you.
Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? You're one of us now, you see? A slave. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
Don't reach for a ship. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt... so you know... Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. The Nords did, but my little... And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor for long enough. I'm not Monadnock. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just... You little thief! Here we go! Till next time.
Huh?
Please, someone do something. I have your head.
There's no escape! That's all you got? You won't even live to regret this! Ah! Guns, no! We're do it!
Please, someone do something!
You're back. Have you done what I asked? You're a slave, just like us. You're a... Do you remember the sun? Do you remember the sun? Because you forget. Soon. You're a slave, just like us. Do you remember? You're a slave, just like us. Here we go! Long enough. Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon.
warned you, but you... Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. You think you'll have plenty of time to take it up, but you'll never... No one. You...
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill murder. And the most well-known stronghold is guards. But these forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together.
What
They're
are you
real
in for,
killers.
new blood?
Until next time.
Violent. My advice? Sir, if you... No one talks... And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
I trust you aren't considering any thievery.
What? You wanna... How about you get me a shiv? All right, head on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanak is smarter than you think.
Well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. So, my fellow beast, you're one of us now, you see? There's a man... Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Force.
Don't reach for it. My story, huh? So you know... Do you have any family? I had the North, but my little... And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
You're back! Yeah, imagine... Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed... Yes, have you met... He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him. And then we can leave Sidna Mine for good.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
I got locked up one time.
I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that murder weapon.
Prison's not so bad. Less complaints when I kill people.
You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanak? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach Lord does
Forsworn! I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go.
Nothing here after all. Never should have come here. Must have scared him off.
Here we go.
Martin, I brought what you asked for.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all, it'll take years. Until then, let me on. You a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Madanach, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You've poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar!
Put you down!
Hey, be careful!
Damn you!
You'll expect me to kill you before I'm done!
You puny weakling.
He's a damn They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing?
You're pathetic.
See you.
If I can just stand up.
Die, damn you!
That takes care of that.
Never! Can't hide from me.
Guess it's all clear.
Where are you?
I'll gut you like a horker! Nobody here now.
Oh. What happened?
Come on!
Well, run off. Well, run off.
Here we go! That's all you got?
I guess I would...
Help! Someone's being attacked!
Get it! That takes care of that.
Oh no, you don't!
And you thought I was
That's
just
the best
afraid
thing
to
to do. Mercy! Mercy!
No one crosses me!
This
I'll see you pieces before I'm done.
I'll show you where you stand.
Oh no, you don't!
Done.
Give up while you still can! Where are you? Guess it's all clear. Ha! Found it.
Over here!
No more!
Here now.
Oh no, you don't!
Come on!
Give up what you can!
I'll gut you like a horker!
I'm going to enjoy it.
Give up what you can!
Time! This is you! Where are you? me to kill you before I'm done.
Victory is yours!
Somebody here now. You can't beat me! I'll bathe in your blood! I'll bathe in your blood!
Well, hey, that's not something you see every day.
Never should have come here.
Found him. Where'd you come from?
What was that? Ha!
First you.
Hey!
Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Lowgrove, while he sits tired and helpless. Milk drinker. You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Lowgrove, while he sits tired and helpless. Rescue. No one knew where I was when I was taken. The Dark Mistress? She sent you? Oh, wait. Bullock altar. Of course. I have to get to Markarth at once. Cut me loose. Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
Is someone there? Over here! Where are you? There you are. The whites take you! Whoop. Ha.
Paul, you think you can best Boethiah's faithful? I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logrolf's bones. Make him bend to me. You mortals, frail, limp, pathetic bodies.
No more.
Try it again.
No more. I submit, Molag Bal. I submit.
You bend to me?
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me?
Yes.
You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia?
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him. The mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching. Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
Plan on burning everything down, do you? Damn fool. Need something?